In a federal courthouse in Florida, the highly anticipated trial of Ryan Routh, accused of attempting to assassinate former President Donald Trump, has officially begun. The case has not only captured national attention, but has also drawn the eyes of the world, with media outlets and citizens everywhere closely following every development. The proceedings are unfolding in Fort Pierce, a small but significant community with deep ties to Trump. This connection has made the atmosphere around the courthouse even more charged, as emotions run high and the stakes feel personal for many residents. Routh, choosing to represent himself in court, now faces a jury of 12 ordinary citizens. The world is watching every move he makes, and every word spoken in the courtroom is being analyzed and discussed by legal experts and the public alike. This trial is more than just a legal battle between prosecution and defense. It's a mirror reflecting the deep political divisions that exist in America today. It also raises urgent questions about the safety of national leaders and the challenges facing the justice system in such high-profile cases. Outside the courthouse, journalists, legal analysts, and members of the public gather daily, eager for updates. Each day's testimony and every new piece of evidence are scrutinized, shaping a story with profound implications for the nation's future and its sense of justice. As the sun rises and sets over the Fort Pierce courthouse, this building has become the stage for a pivotal moment in American history, one that will be remembered for years to come. The chain of events that ultimately brought this case to court began in September 2024, a time when political tensions were already running high across the country. It was then that Secret Service agents, on heightened alert due to recent threats, noticed Ryan Routh behaving suspiciously near the perimeter of former President Trump's West Palm Beach golf course. When agents attempted to approach him for questioning, Routh suddenly bolted, triggering a dramatic foot chase that spilled onto nearby roads and ended only after his vehicle crashed during a desperate attempt to escape. Authorities say that, upon searching his car, they discovered an AK-style rifle, ammunition, and tactical gear, items that instantly escalated what might have been a routine security check into a high-profile federal case. The incident unfolded just months after a separate, highly publicized assassination attempt on Trump, further fueling national anxiety and sparking intense media coverage about the threat of political violence in America. Prosecutors contend that Routh's actions, his attempts to hide, his flight from law enforcement, and the weapons he carried, demonstrate a clear and deliberate intent to inflict harm, not just on Trump, but potentially on others as well. Routh, who has chosen to represent himself in court, is expected to challenge this narrative vigorously, arguing that his intentions have been misunderstood and that the evidence does not support the prosecution's claims. Now it falls to the jury to carefully weigh the facts and decide whether Routh's actions truly amounted to an assassination attempt, or if there is more to the story than meets the eye. Ryan Routh faces severe federal charges, including attempting to assassinate a presidential candidate and assaulting federal officers. Prosecutors will rely on physical evidence and Secret Service testimony to prove intent and action. Routh's choice to represent himself, pro se, adds unpredictability, as he handles every aspect of his defense. Judge Aileen Cannon, appointed by Trump, presides over the trial, ensuring fairness despite the unusual circumstances. The courtroom becomes a battleground, Routh alone, against the full force of the U.S. government. Legal experts predict a dramatic weeks-long trial. The stakes could not be higher for Routh or the justice system. Jury selection was intense, with over 180 potential jurors questioned to find 12 impartial citizens and 4 alternates. Many were dismissed for strong opinions about Trump or ties to law enforcement, highlighting the challenge of neutrality in such a charged case. Routh, acting as his own attorney, asked unconventional questions, ranging from world events to turtles crossing the road, offering a glimpse into his unique defense. The final jury is diverse, reflecting the community's makeup. These 16 individuals now bear the responsibility of weighing evidence and determining Routh's fate. Their impartiality is crucial in a trial so closely watched. The verdict will rest in their hands alone. This trial stands as a profound test of the American justice system's ability to remain fair and impartial, even as it faces the intense pressures of political turmoil and public scrutiny. The eyes of the nation are fixed on this courtroom, where every decision and every word carries weight far beyond these walls. The case also spotlights the growing dangers faced by public figures in today's polarized climate, and the constant vigilance required by agencies like the Secret Service to ensure safety and order. Security is tighter than ever, reflecting the heightened stakes and the unpredictable nature of the proceedings. Routh's decision to represent himself transforms the courtroom into a stage for both legal drama and deeply personal human struggle. His every statement and action are scrutinized, making the trial as much about individual rights as about the law itself. Judge Cannon's role is pivotal. She must carefully balance the scales between a lone defendant and the formidable resources of federal prosecutors, ensuring that justice is not only done, but seen to be done by all who are watching. This trial is more than a search for a verdict. It's a reflection on the strength of democracy, the importance of security, and the enduring principles of the rule of law that bind the nation together. The nation watches with bated breath, fully aware that the outcome here will echo far beyond the walls of Fort Pierce, shaping public trust and the future of justice in America. In this moment, justice itself, and the country's faith in it, truly stands on trial.